Yo, whoa, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Dan, aka aDrive. I'm bringing you guys a brand new Pokemon Sword and Shield rumor/leak video today. This one's pretty crazy, man, so strap yourselves in, get yourselves ready, because we're gonna jump into the depths of the rumor mill today, and it should be a lot of fun. I'm actually pretty excited about this one, because this could be our first look at a couple brand new Pokemon that we've never seen before. Maybe not, maybe it is, I don't know, but that's why we cover these things, and it's a lot of fun. So as always, be sure to hit that like button down below, subscribe if you guys are new for daily Pokemon content, and when you finish watching the video, watch the whole thing, and then let me know in the comment section whether you think this is real or not. Now, I do want to just throw the disclaimer out there. Anytime we talk about rumors or leaks, there's always the chance they are not true until the game actually comes out or this stuff gets revealed. There's no way for us to really know. But I'm going to take a few steps back, and we're just going to talk very briefly about this rumor/leak that came out a few months ago before the Pokemon Direct. You guys have seen this in a handful of videos, but for those who haven't, this guy posted a bunch of stuff before this stuff was revealed. So he called the rival's name was Hop, he called the fact that there's Dynamaxing in the game, called Sonya and Leon, and all this stuff in this post was 100% accurate, well, at least many pieces of this post were 100% accurate days before the first trailer was revealed, and then actually weeks before E3 where Yamper was revealed and Nessa was revealed. So a lot of people are taking this post to be true, right? Because like half the post was already confirmed to be true. We're assuming the other half of the post is also going to be true. So I just want to set the foundation there. The key reason why I'm bringing this up is because there's two main points. Gigantamaxing, which is a type of Dynamaxing that is going to change the form of various Pokemon, is something that was talked about in this post. And it mentions Lapras being in here. And then there's also the talk about Farfetch'd getting an evolution called Sirfetch'd. It also talks about a couple other things, like I mentioned, a handful of other things. But those are the main things I wanted to focus on because it's going to be relevant to the next rumor/leak post that we found recently. So that's that. So Lapras is going to get layers of musical bars to its shell and musical notes. And then again, Farfetch'd is going to get a regional evolution, Sirfetch'd. So that's that. This is what this is. A lot of people are just assuming or kind of saying that this is real at this point. We've already seen so much of this information confirmed. You can't possibly guess all this stuff. So, you know, the only way that this isn't real is this individual knew a bunch of stuff and then threw in fake stuff to just throw people off. But I'm guessing that that's not the case. I'm actually taking this post as being real. So, I just want to throw that out there. I mean, how do you predict the name of the rival, the name of the main mechanic in the game, the rival's name, the professor? Like, how do you predict all that stuff randomly? You just don't. So, let's talk about this new post here. So, this Twitter Pokemon Sword and Shield leaks does like posts from the internet. So this individual posted this a couple days ago. I actually didn't even see it until now, but a couple people were tagging me in it. So anyway, there's no this is a anonymous post from someone else claiming to have information about the game. All right. Since there's no punishment for drawing Pokemon that are leaks, as opposed to taking pictures of the leak itself or posting it or worse, just being boring and giving snippets of information, I'm going to be posting 3 of the Pokemon that are going to be revealed on the 28th, I believe August 28th, and spread them out over the course of the day today. Now, luckily, we don't have to wait because I have all the posts right here. So the first one is Sirfetch'd, the chivalrous Pokemon. So this individual is saying that instead of posting an actual picture, like taking a picture with their phone and posting to the internet, which would be breaking a non-disclosure agreement, likely make them easier to track down and so on and so forth, they're going to draw the pictures of the Pokemon as they remember them or maybe to reference or whatever it may be, and they're hoping that that's going to eliminate any sort of responsibility or I guess in chances of them getting caught or in trouble, right? Now, ultimately, do I think that that makes this legit or not? I don't know, but I'm just throwing this all out there. So Sirfetch'd, which again lines up with the previous thing. Now, again, I just want to really preface this by saying that, you know, I could personally go online and make this stuff up too and draw it all out and come up with ideas. Is this real? I don't know. But again, we like to talk about these things because it could be real. We've seen time and time again that these things do actually leak. So anyway, it turns into grass and flying. So instead of being normal flying, it turns into grass and flying and is based on the Onion Knight. Its ability, Chosen Cutlery, boosts Leaf Blade's power by almost double, and that's without factoring in stab. So it turns into a grass and flying type. Alright, Leaf Blade is a move that Farfetch'd already gets, of course, and it's gonna boost its power by almost double, so it takes it from a 90 base power move to almost 180 base power, maybe 150, something like that, and then you get stab. So it's almost as strong as like a V-Create type of deal from a Victini, without the drawbacks, because it's got a high critical ratio. He is one of the few cross-gen evolutions that will now fit the regional theme. So it's kind of the best of both worlds, the forms and the evolutions. Based Farfetch'd is still normal Farfetch'd before evolving. So regular Farfetch'd evolves into Sirfetch'd, which is this Onion Knight Pokemon that is grass and flying type and has a new ability that is going to boost the power of Leaf Blade specifically. Now, I don't know if this necessarily boosts the power of all kind of blade type attacks, maybe Slash, maybe, I don't know, you know, whatever. Night Slash, you know, Leaf Blade, maybe it boosts the power of those moves, maybe it multiplies them by 1.5 like Mega Launcher does for Aura Sphere and Dark Pulse and Water Pulse. Maybe it's kind of like that. That could be kind of cool. And it could make up for Farfetch'd, or Sirfetch'd rather, having lower base stats. So that's something to make note of. Some more info before departing. Its leek is now sharpened into what looks like cooking cutlery, and it's covered in tasty vegetables. So it goes from having a leek in its hand to having cooking cutlery. Since it's so honorable of a Pokemon, they are never hunted. The next Pokemon revealed will be an evolution of a Galar Pokemon, and then later tonight, I'll reveal a Gigantamax form from the trailer. That is all for now. And then, we're actually going to see the first sketch of what we believe to be Sirfetch'd here, which is the evolution of Farfetch'd, which is based on the Onion Knight. So, he actually does, instead of having the leek, is now holding what seems to be some sort of a knife. I'm a little hesitant about that because I do think that's kind of weird for it to be holding a knife. But, I mean, you know, Zamazenta, Zacian, they got swords and stuff, so I guess a knife isn't all that crazy. But you can see he almost has, like, kind of a vegetable beard going on there. He's got the onion on his head. Not that crazy. Like, really not that far-fetched. If you don't hit the like button for that joke, I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, it's not that far-fetched for this to be a legitimate design. That's all I'm trying to say. There's actually a colorized version here coming up. So, pretty interesting stuff. Sirfetch'd, this is a possible first look at this new Pokemon. Again, this could just be fake, but something very interesting to note there. Now, here's the full league. Now, this is the other part of it. Now, this is the evolution of Impidimp, Dumble Trumble. So for those who don't remember Impidimp, it's the newest Pokemon right here. This is the little homie right now. Looks pretty cool. This is apparently its evolution, Dumble Trouble, the nefarious Pokemon. Dumble Trouble's heads, two heads, are useless when not thinking together, but dangerous and whip smart when working together. It hoards treasures in caves, and the myths of Galar incorporate these shrewd Pokemon regularly. Its hairstyles were pretty popular decades ago. So that's pretty interesting. One thing that kind of strikes me as being weird is it has a lot of similarities to Doduo with the two heads and working together and yada yada yada. But that doesn't necessarily throw it completely out. It's not like we don't have Pokemon that have multiple heads, Hydreigons, Violets, like these things exist in the Pokemon world outside of Doduo and Dodrio. So it's not that crazy. I spent a few minutes looking at Impidimp and looking at this Pokemon and deciding whether I felt like I honestly could see them evolving from one to the other. It is interesting that one seems to be holding some sort of a shield, the other one's holding some sort of a club. Very interesting idea there. I do think that there is a possibility that this could be legitimate, but it's a little hard to tell. This is a pretty interesting drawing, and again, these are drawings made of what is supposed to be the art of these Pokemon. So pretty interesting stuff. This is a very interesting thing. Like I said, I'm not super sold on this one, if I'm totally honest. I'm not writing off the opportunity though for Impidimp to evolve into Dumble Trouble. Interesting name. I think the evolution looks okay. I actually prefer Impidimp, and I'm hoping that it doesn't evolve into this. I'm just gonna be straight up with you guys because I think Impidimp looks cool. Dark Fairy, cool typing. It's not that crazy though. It's not that far off. Okay. Next thing is, back posting the Galar Evo, here's Sirfetch'd with color. Using his trusty sharpened leek, it chops up scrumptious vegetables to adorn itself with armor. Its noble soul is highly regarded in Galar. So, I guess it still is a leek, it's just more of like a sword-shaped leek, which could really tie into its ability to hit more harder with its leaf blades and attacks like that. Looks really cool colored in. Definitely looks like Farfetch'd. I could see the grass typing kind of tying in there. If this isn't real, this is a phenomenal fan-made design, by the way. I just want to throw that out there. I think this looks incredible. So that's really cool there. And then the last thing is Lapras here. So this is Lapras, the Giganta Max Lapras form, which apparently Gigantamaxing is a different form of Dynamaxing, which changes the form of the Pokemon. So let's talk about this. We know it's supposed to have music notes. It almost looks like those music notes kind of form headphones. Looks really, really cool. And this is actually going to say that it turns into ghost and water typing. So here is Giganta Max Lapras. Legend says it can be found in Lake Mylok, which we know that Lake Mylok and the wild area, there's this big kind of like Loch Ness monster type of deal going on there. There's a lot of potential there. If they don't include that, I feel like it would be a big miss, a strikeout. but Lapras is that Pokemon. It is the perfect fit for that. So when Gigantamaxing becomes water and ghost type, and Perish Song will get added the effect of Mean Look. So essentially Perish Song will trap the Pokemon, and that does seem kind of broken, but it's not that outrageous. You know, if it's Gigantamaxed, Perish Song can add Mean Look, so it traps. Like, you know, we know that the Dynamax moves are a little bit different than the, you know, regular moves, so there's definitely some opportunities there. It surrounds itself in fog and mist, and its ethereal body glows like the Borealis. Its horn, flippers, and tails are musical notes, and it's wearing what appears to be headphones on its ears. So, some pretty interesting stuff there. This apparent ghost water Lapras Gigantamax with the ability to use Perish Song and potentially trap things. You've got the Sirfetch'd, which is apparently grass and flying typing, which has a new ability that can do some serious damage with moves like Leaf Blade. Very, very interesting stuff. And then last but not least is Impidimps, supposed evolution, Trouble, the nefarious Pokemon, using 2 heads, evolving, and having kind of a sword and a shield. There's 2 different, you know, a defensive and an offensive item. So some pretty interesting stuff there. I'm not saying it's real. I'm not saying it's fake. I'm just talking to you guys about it because I thought it was pretty interesting stuff. The Sirfetch'd looks amazing. I honestly feel like if I had to, like, this makes me feel like there's a chance that this has some legitimacy to it. The other dude, this guy, not a big fan, but that's just my personal opinion. And the Lapras idea seems really cool, especially if we know that, you know, again, we take the first leak as being real. We can assume that maybe this could have some credibility behind it. So I'm gonna pass the ball to you guys. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Real, fake? Do you want it to be real? Do you want it to be fake? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. But that's gonna be it from you guys. My name is Dan. I also go by aDrive, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.